On the 26th of August 2018, the gaming bar Good Luck Have
And this
Fun
was
in
Madden
Jacksonville,
18
Florida
and
was
Madden
holding a
17.
Madden
Okay.
NFL tournament. It was
That
day
that
2
was
of the
good.
competition, and the
Game
venue
bar.
was packed, with over 150
Okay.
competitors
It
and
looks like you're gonna run
spectators
it
filling the
on
space.
second and
The
2.
whole thing was also being streamed live on
Decent work.
Twitch to a global audience. Unbeknownst to everyone watching, the live stream was about to come to a sudden, tragic end. At around 1:30 p.m., an armed man entered the building out of nowhere and opened
Damn.
fire into the crowd. The live camera
That's why
feed
you gotta
just
be
happened to
aware of
cut
that
to
type of
full-screen gameplay just a second before the incident, but viewers could still hear the gunshots ringing through the crowded room. Inside the bar, everything descended into chaos within seconds. Some players dropped their controllers and tried to
That's
find
why you
cover.
gotta be like aware of like when you go out. That's why I said too, like when you go out, especially if you're like vulnerable like this, like you're playing a game or you're eating, let's say go out to eat for dinner, or you doing bowling or something. You always gotta be aware of surroundings, bro, because it's like that's when, especially if you're on live too, and your location is known. Even if you don't have people that, for me, are ops, or whatever you want to call them, enemies, people can still try and ruin your life regardless. For me, so you just got to be aware of that type of stuff. That's why I don't see myself like when I get up there. I don't see myself like when I get up on the more of a popular content creator. I don't see myself staying in places for too long, or either if I do stay somewhere for too long, gotta have security. Gotta always be aware of my surroundings. That's why I feel like it's hard being a live streamer and like public because it's like you gotta entertain your stream. You might have other people come up to you that might want to do things to you, and then also like you gotta always be aware of your surroundings so you could then barely even enjoy what you want to do, what you're going out to do.
Under the small tables, while others tried to make their way to the exits. Unfortunately, it was a small venue with equipment and clutter everywhere, making it near impossible to get out quickly.
That's why I say that's always why it's like you never want to have anything blocking the entrance because you see this is blocking the entrance right here too.
Luckily, the firefighters union was training in the area when the attack happened, allowing them to reach the site in just 2 minutes after the first 911 call at 1:34 p.m. They provided critical first aid to the victims who managed to escape the building, but they couldn't go inside to look for more survivors. They were completely unarmed, and while the shooting had stopped by then,
that's why I don't understand why the firefighters helped them. Why didn't the police come or the
suspect was likely still inside. Fortunately, the police arrived just a few minutes later. They began sweeping the building immediately to find and apprehend the attacker before he caused any more harm. By the time officers reached the tournament venue, however, he was no longer breathing. Inside, officers found the remains of 3 people, 2 of which belonged to the victims, 22-year-old Elijah Clayton and 27-year-old Taylor Robertson.
R.I.P. Elijah and Taylor, bro.
The third